Hi, we are going to taste a Cabernet Sauvignon from Chile. The Cabernet Sauvignon we are tasting is, here it is. It's the Camino del Angel. I know, no one else likes my pronunciations either. But hey,
Perfect. Couldn't be more perfect.
if only. So this actually sort of retails around £6.50. It fluctuates up a little bit and down, but £6.50 is what I pay for it. And it is from Chile. Normally Chile is good value for money.
Yeah, Chile's usually excellent. I mean, when you said there, $6.50 fluctuating, I was immediately like, oh, I'm interested. But also, yeah, like I said, Chile makes some really good Cabernet Sauvignon. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting one.
Okay, well let's have a look at the colour.
Let's go for a John.
It's a nice deep colour.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Dark red. Would you say burgundy?
I would go into the burgundy sticks there.
Yeah.
It's really rich in colour.
Yeah.
That's actually really good. It looks fantastic.
It hasn't got your purple ring on it.
No, there's no purple rim on that one, John. No, you are 100% correct on that. But
we won't hold that against it.
No, please don't. Please, but
No.
There's a depth in there as well.
It is, yeah.
You know, I've seen French wines that have less depth than that, so I'm just keeping in the back of mind that £6.50 and thinking, already,
yeah,
that looks good.
Looks classy.
Yeah, we'll go with that, John. So let's have a little go on the nose.
Okay. I get cherry.
I'm getting a lot of fruit, majority of blackcurrant.
Okay.
But this is what I would call a Cabernet Sauvignon. When I smell that, I've said when we're doing blind tastings and people a lot will say, right, what does that smell like? And you're like, oh, what is it? And like, it's difficult to find out what it is until you through the process of elimination you get to what it isn't, then to what it is. But this, I think, if you gave me that, I would happily say Cab Sav. I'd know that almost.
Would you?
Yeah, I would know that almost immediately.
For me, it wouldn't have been sort of like jammy enough for me.
Yeah, I see what you mean there, but for me, the blackcurrant, there's almost too many fruits in there for me to pick out individually.
Yeah.
So that's what would make me say that's Cab Sav, because it's got so much going on.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you've said that, I'm getting blackberry. Because you said too many fruits, so I was trying to think of what other black fruits there were, and then
what you can put, but there's even in there, even not just like I'm getting the blackcurrant is the predominant one in there, but it's even a little bit of strawberry and raspberry on the as you're just coming out of it, the little.
And I'm getting a little bit of. I'm not sure whether you would refer to it as leather or wood.
Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah. No, it's not quite leather, but I know what you mean. Yeah, there's a woodiness in there.
Yeah.
Not even. Because like leather, oak, and wood, these are three which you could mistake for each other, but that is woody. Is that because it's the? I don't know. Would you not think of a wood when you picking fruits? Is that I don't know. Is that a bit of kidology? Definitely woody or the leather and oak. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm intrigued.
Okay. Should we have a go at the taste then?
Let's have a go, John. Oh.
Yes.
That's not from the wine. That is
Not. What's that from then?
I don't know. No, it's not.
The wine making you do that?
No, it's not the wine, but that
just
is
coincidental.
Not, yeah.
So the wine is like the first as it hits your palate there. It's that's nice, but then it sort of changes into something that's not quite as nice. The length is reasonable, but it's not particularly nice tasting.
No, it's a reasonable length, but not in a nice way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely concur with that. I'm gonna have to have another taste because I don't know whether the look and the nose were making me think it's going to be this and that's this. So let's be fair.
Well, I'm getting cherry still, but sour cherry, but then it just goes off. It's almost like I'm tasting it, trying to work out what I'm tasting, but it's the beginning taste, which is nice, is there too fleetingly, and it changed into something that's not particularly that nice.
Get you 100%. What I'm getting from that is, and I actually, you're saying the sour cherry, I am getting that on the palate, but it started off as something. It went, whoa, there you're going to go, and then it just stopped from that and just went completely straight into the tannins, and this dry edge came in. But like you said, there's a length there, but it's not a length I want. It's a kind of Danny Scott and said, I was expecting quite big things from that, and I was quite impressed with it being £6, smelling beautifully, looking beautifully. Then to have that, see, I wouldn't recognise that now. Now, if you were to ask me again, if we were to have a blind taste, what would you think? I would think that's some French, overpriced. What?
I don't like it, so I think it's French.
Because the tannins are so apparent in there.
Right.
And that's, I think, it's thin. For me, a Cabernet Sauvignon has that jammy juiciness, which it did have on the nose. That jammy juice when you want to lick your lips and go, let's have some more. And it coats your mouth with this, almost a sweet stickiness.
Yeah.
This just simply doesn't have that.
No, it's. I mean, I think the word that just came to my mind there is disappointing. After the colour and the sort of bouquet, then it was just disappointing. Even after the first hit of the taste was good, and then it just went all downhill.
But it was nearly immediate. A second or two, you're like, it just took it. They gave you that little thing and took it straight away. Yeah,
I mean, again, immediately I'm thinking it's like 650. That's coming on for like 70% more than that nice drop off that we had, but that was a nice taste. Whereas this, what I'm trying to say is that I wouldn't even say at 650. This wine is worth it. It's 650, so make allowances for it. Well, we've had $3.99 wines that are significantly better than this. Okay, all right, well, let's get to...
Matching?
Yeah, matching.
So matching, I'm going to give this a blue cheese. I'm going to give this a blue cheese purely to kind of blow this out of the water. This sounds awful, but I don't like the taste of it, John, so I want something that's going to take that taste away from me, whether it match or not, and I'm going to go for something fairly ordinary, but something I know which will work well, and that would be the Blue Stilton. Just an ordinary Blue Stilton, but a good Blue Stilton. The Cropper Bishop Blue Stilton in particular, I think would just like take that on and fight it and keep it at bay, because that's what that needs.
Okay. For food, I go with a Guinness steak casserole, because I think the sort of the ironicity in the Guinness sauce with this will match, and it'll be very strong, and a bit like you're saying with the cheese, it will, if anything, it actually hope it stands a chance of harmonising this and making this wine taste a little bit better. Harmonising
is a good word, John. I said fight against, but for harmonising it sounds so much better. But yeah, in general for me, not the best. So I think that should lead us on some scores.
Scoring. I think leads on to the scoreboard. It does. Okay, let's go for the scores.
I'm not going to be super brutal because it's £6.50, so you can't be that against it. But if someone were to, often I've said if you want to start your wine journey, Cabernet Sauvignon's a really good one to start on. I think if that isn't a good one to start on, so I'm gonna go for, and I'm leaving it at that.
Okay, I'm gonna go 60.
I said 70, and I thought that was bad. I mean, not good. That is a really low score, John.
I said that on the basis that, as I've already mentioned, the $3.99 one tasted much better. So, I really wouldn't want to spend, £6.50 on this when there are other wines that are cheaper and taste better.
I completely get you, and I thought, with myself, I was being generous with 70. It's just I've not scored lower than that for a long, long time. That must be the lowest score I've ever heard from you, John, is it?
No, I have scored I think 57 on one. So.
Wow.
So yeah.
I mean. I knew I didn't particularly like it, but I didn't know.
I mean, it's a low score in terms of, it's not like if someone gave me that at a party, I wouldn't just pour it away. I'd probably drink that glass, but wouldn't want any more.
I think
something else.
Yeah, that one glass would last you for the evening because you would just wouldn't be drinking it.
Yeah, exactly.
That is a very telling score. One of the lowest scores I've definitely given. One of the lowest scores you've ever given. So, oof.
Yeah.
Make your mind up. Yeah.
I mean, you taste it. You tell us what you think of it. Let us know in the comments if you disagree. And again, if you disagree with the pairing, let us know. Also, let us know where you're watching this from. So until the next one, I hope we're going to be tasting something that agrees with us more.
We'll see.
Chin chin.
Oh.
Oh,
Chin chin.
chin chin.
See how there's loads left in the glass as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, chin chin.